Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a game from 2016. It's a Lorraine 155 Mini 51, which is the Tier 8 French SPG. It's located on the eastbourne of Airfield and it's under the command of Osuiko. Game started. Well, as you can probably tell, this is before 1.0. Yes, it's a 9.16 replay. It's still the 155mm armed howitzer on a chassis that came from a Lorraine 40-ton tank. The Tier 8 French SPG with 1,250 alpha damage, penetrating 95mm. Yes, this is the full cream Arty, the one that's capable of one-shotting a heavy tank if it can penetrate. Before all the changes were made to the game. Well, Osuiko goes by a different name now, but there's an enemy tank up ahead. And we'll see what's his... Oh, it's a Wizzy 132. Dialing in. And down below, it's a Type 61. He fires at that one instead. Unfortunately, it hits the ground, so he wasn't able to get a hit. Now, reload time is around about, if I remember correctly, something like 26-27 seconds. Which is not too long considering the reload time of some of the other 155mm armed Arty. Okay, a T69 turned up on Temple Mount. He's dialed in, rounds out, and again it fails to hit the target. Yep, back then RNG was very, very bad indeed, and your chances of hitting a target was pretty limited. But if you did hit the target, you could do a huge amount of damage. Okay, we're looking at a Type 61. It's a Tier 10 opponent. It's a Tier 10 game, by the way. Actually, it was the Tier 9 opponent, the Type 61. I'm misreading things. I was looking at that thinking, that can't be right. It's not Tier 9. Not Tier 10, rather. Well, he's decided, I think, to go for the M103. Fires a round in and... oh, misses. Again, he didn't account for the lead on the target. He's now scrolling out his view. Yep, that Type 61 is showing Tier 9, but... obviously I was misreading it. It said X, but I forgot the I before it. Well, our team's not doing so well at the moment because we're 2 tanks down on the enemy. Osuiko's decided that he's going to stay where he is and try and aim from at the back. Or is he going to try and move? He's scrolling out his aim. Now, this is very confusing because he keeps changing his mind. Dialing in on Type 61 again. Oh, and there's a 110 out there as well. Yeah, I think the problem is that he's trying to aim over that hill and it's just not working for him. So he's decided to move position, and if he just moves a short distance away, he can probably get good shots on those guys in the South Pass. Or is he? No, he's moving away altogether because that T69 is getting rather close, and he doesn't facing it face to face if it gets past the Ferdinand. So he's moving further north. Probably going to go into that northeast corner where the other Arty is, the bat chat. It's very unusual to see an Arty go this far and not to seek cover. Okay, he's now aiming towards the enemy. And it's difficult here because there's not really any shots that he can use from this angle. And he's still got a hill in front of him which is obscuring his field of fire. And the enemy's now making a move on the centre. If he'd actually gone into the northeast corner where the other Batchat is, then, or where the Batchat is, then he might have been able to get shots on some of the enemy tanks that were making their way through the centre. But the enemy tanks that are in the south have been defeated and wiped out. And it appears the Ferdinand got 2 of them. Okay, E75. Looking to arrange a shot on him. Fires around. That's a little bit better, but it was still only a splash. 33 hit points from that one. And there's an E5 turned up alongside the E75. Well, the E5 is very definitely tier 10. And he's now one shot because he's just taken some bad damage. Leopard's going in. And I think he'll finish him off. Oh, no, Leopard took a big hit as well. Okay, almost loaded. Rounds out. This time he gets it. That's his first kill. There's only 5 enemies remaining now. Surprisingly, they have actually been mostly wiped out. But he's moving away because there's a Scorpion G over there in grid square B5. And he doesn't want to be spotted by that Scorpion and taken out the game early. The Scorpion's being spotted by the T-49. He probably knows that. Now, if he fires right now, all he'll do is splash it. But if the Scorpion moves forward, he might be able to get a direct hit. Let's hope the Scorpion pulls forward to avoid the shots. Yes, he has. Rounds out. And that's a kill shot. 2 kills now. Excellent, it worked. He took some fire. He had to move forward to get into cover of the rock, and when he did so, he exposed himself to fire from Osuiko, and that was the end of his game. Okay, we've got an E50 in the pocket. Ideally, we want to move forward to get shots on him. Rounds out. Oh, another direct hit and another kill. And now he's motoring. This is one of the faster Artys in the game, actually. There's only 3 enemies left. A Jagdtiger, a Batchat 155-55, the tier 9 French Arty, and a Batchat 155-58, the tier 10 one. Okay, so he's moving forward. The Batchat 155-55's been spotted in the south. There's the Jagdtiger. Okay, he's in a nice position here, so he can get shots on that Jagdtiger without the Jagdtiger knowing where he is. Lining up a shot, and he's going to have to be a blind shot. He fires it in. Doesn't look like it hit. They lost sight of the Jagdtiger briefly, and as a consequence of that, he wasn't able to get an accurate hit. It's now 3 versus 3. And he's moving to support the Wizzy 120. Suppose the saving grace is the Jagdtiger came down from the position he was in before, which means he's probably on the low area trying to hunt that Wizzy 120. And he won't be expecting an Arty to come up and hunt him from behind. Oh, there's the Arty, there's the Batchat, the 155-58, and he's running. Now, it might mean that he's turning his gun to face us, but this is where our other teammate, the other Arty, can come into play. Batchat comes around the corner. Just get ready for the shotgun. Here we go. Yep, that worked. But it does mean the Jagdtiger now knows where he is. And you can be certain the Jagdtiger's going to come after him because he wiped out the Wizzy 120. Batchat's coming towards him from the other side of the map. They need to work as a pair in this one. The problem is the Jagdtiger is the he is the tier 9 version with the 128mm gun, which means he's got 490 alpha and at least 490. Now this is very weird because Osuiko is actually headed to the back. I think he's going to try and look or peek out for the Jagdtiger to appear from up high. Oh! What's he doing now? The Batchat's gone into the pocket. So he's using the heights to try and find the Jagdtiger. I suspect the Jagdtiger might either have gone north to try and find Osuiko, or he's actually waiting near the cap circle for either of the Arties to come in and try and cap. I'd be more tempted to lie in wait and try and bait them in. And yes, he has done that. There he is. He's been spotted. His sixth sense will tell him that somebody's found him. And now he'll know that the Arty shells are coming in. And there's a big hit. 1,267 hit points. I think that's what was recorded. But he's still got 40% of his health. There he is. He's headed this way. He knows we're here. And the Batchat fires around at him as well. But I think he missed. But remember, this is a magazine-fed Arty. Capable of firing at least 4 shots, I think it was back then. And Osuiko has decided he's going to move around. I do hope I'm pronouncing your name right. He's going to try and get behind the Jagdtiger and assault him from a different direction. Okay, the Jagdtiger's trying to get at the Batchat up on the pocket. Osuiko's going to come around this side, line up a shot and try and fire at the Jagdtiger. Oh, I think he should have turned left there, go round the other side behind that island. Then he could loop the shell up over the top into the Jagdtiger. He could try a shotgun. I'm not sure if that will get him the desired result, but okay, now is he going to RT shoot from here? The Batchat's come down. Here comes the Jagdtiger. Lines up the shot. Oh, takes a shot from the Jagdtiger, which wipes him out. But the Batchat's loaded and takes out the Jagdtiger to win the game. Well, that was a good ending. It was a sacrifice by Osuiko to do it, but he did win the game because he allowed the Batchat to get the shot in whilst the Jagdtiger was on a long reload. And here's the end of battle results. It's an ace tanker for Osuiko in the Lorraine 155 Milli 51 Tier 8 French Arty. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 17 in that one. He also got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. Let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go. He didn't get the highest damage in the game. That went to the E50 on the enemy team with 5,586 hit points of damage. Their next high score was that Jagdtiger with 3,500. And of course, a big chunk of that was from Osuiko, giving his life up to allow the Batchat to get the kill. And then after that, it's the Osuiko with the Lorraine. He managed to get 3,077 hit points of damage. When it comes to kills, though, it was actually the Wizzy120 who got the highest number. He got 5 kills in total. Then we've got Osuiko with 4 kills, the same as the Jagdtiger and the E50. And when it came to base XP, it was Osuiko. He got 1,114 base experience points. 986 went to the Wizzy120, and 972 went to the Leopard prototype. He fired 12 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetrations, 2 splash. Damage of 3,077 hit points, of which 2,432 were at more than 300 meters. He did receive one hit. It was a penetration. That was from the Ag Tiger, and it killed him outright. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and 280 hit points of damage assistance. I think the vehicle spotted was that batch at 155.58. On a premium count, he earned 39,072 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 15,714 credits. He received 1,671 XP, and there was no multiplier, so that's all the experience points he took away. And it was a very satisfying win to the battle, because he did do a sacrifice to enable his teammate to get the victory. He was going to try a shotgun himself anyway, and he might have succeeded. But the Bat Chat made it absolutely certain, and yes, it was a very sweet victory. Well deserved ace. Well done. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button, the little bell symbol, so you get alerted when a new video comes out. And thank you for watching.